Hi, I'm Thomas Coxon from Thomas Coxon Associates. I've been researching Feng Shui since 1980 and doing it professionally since 1995. And I've done somewhere over 1,000 consultations. Feng Shui is basically about our environment. It's an engineering discipline and it shows up in our life as luck. Sometimes luck runs with us, sometimes it runs against us. And using Feng Shui, we can use it to influence the luck a little bit. Sometimes we can use it in quite a general way just to improve our luck a bit. Sometimes use it in quite specific ways to help somebody do better in school, or help someone earn more money, or help the business do better, improve health even. It just depends what people are after. Feng Shui works because everything is made of energy, and Feng Shui lets us look at that energy and how it flows around. So we can look at a building, its position, its direction, where its doors are, and we can also look at the person based on their year of birth, their day of birth, their month, their hour even the place if we know it. And we can also look at their age, their gender and position in the family hierarchy. And with all that information, we can be quite specific on how the Feng Shui is affecting a person. It's usually quite easy to place Feng Shui remedies. Finding out what to remedy can often be anything but easy. A consultation with me starts with a thorough assessment of the properties and its surroundings, starting with creating scale plans and taking accurate compass measurements, and then getting those dates and times of birth out of people. I then sit down quietly for about 4 hours and calculate what's going on. And with that, I can advise people on what changes to make. And sometimes what things are already bringing benefit into their lives. So it's kind of, okay, keep that bit as it is because it's helping in a specific way. Once I've done that, people then have to put the changes in place and advise them to make one change at a time, see what effect each one has. I provide them with a report, a written report, and I'm on the end of the phone and email pretty much forever afterwards if they need me. Some people do, some people don't. Changes typically one of three types. A lot can be achieved just by moving things around within a room. So for instance, there are pockets of energy in a room, one part of a room which would be beneficial, let's say for money, another bit might be harmful for relationships. And just by simply moving a photograph of a person out of a harmful area into a beneficial area, you can help them. Now when you do that across a whole house full of rooms, that makes quite a powerful change. Another category of changes are the colours of parts of the building, because they will interact with the direction. And you can help or hinder various Feng Shui influences depending on that. Another kind of change which occasionally we get into, pretty rare, the Chinese kind of major on it, is knocking the building about. So realigning a door or moving a doorway, that kind of thing. It's pretty rare, but it's the kind of thing of, if you're going to be doing that anyway, because you're going to be extending the house, it's a good idea to have the Feng Shui looked at first, because sometimes you can make some quite simple adjustments to the planned alterations and make a massive improvement to the Feng Shui. One of the things which differentiates me from most of my competitors is the amount of Feng Shui that I know, and particularly the amount that I apply. I was catching up with a friend a few months ago. We were comparing notes on what we'd learned, and he looked at the notes from one of my consultations and he went, "You do how much?" I said, "Yeah, what do you do?" He says, "Well, I do a fraction of that on a first consultation." And it just amazed me, because it's like there are only a handful of us in the UK at that level, and I found that I was applying far more of it as a routine on a consultation, and it just left me gobsmacked basically.